If you feel like your skin is lacking in moisture and you just feel like you're in a rut with your makeup, then this is a video for you. My channel. If you don't already know me, I am Katie and I am a mum of 3. Today I thought I would talk you through my new makeup routine. I have absolutely transformed the way that I put on my makeup and also the products that I use. Before I was a bit of a mishmash and I actually said like I enjoy looking for different products and things, but I have done a complete 180 and I now am a complete Bobbi Brown fan, and I would say 95% of my makeup now is Bobbi Brown. A few of you have commented on how well my skin is looking these days, so I thought I would share my new routine so that you can take a look at the products for yourself and hopefully love them as much as I do. So without further ado, let's get started. And as if by magic, I have no makeup on. So this is my skin as it is, which actually is a lot improved from a couple of months ago when I had such big pores and just, I don't know, I just felt like my skin was in a really bad state. I do have redness, but that is my skin. I don't think I'll ever be able to get rid of that. It's just a case of neutralizing it all. So I have taken all my makeup off, and what I use to do that is this cleansing oil. So I don't know if you can just see that. It's the Bobbi Brown cleansing oil, and it is my favorite thing because it just melts all of the makeup off. I also this morning did a little mask. So this is the Radiance Boost by Bobbi Brown. So I just did that. You leave it on just for a couple of minutes, and it's just got like grains of sand or something in it, so it just exfoliates, and that has definitely helped me reduce my pore size because they were massive, probably only to me, but they were bothering me. So the first product I use is the Bobbi Brown Hydrating Face Cream. Just comes in a little tub like that, and a little bit goes a long way. You don't have to go crazy with it. Just rub that all in, and that just gives your skin all the moisture back. I'm terrible at drinking water, so my moisturizer is the only way my skin's gonna get any sort of hydration. Next up is the Extra Eye Repair Cream, another little tub like that, and that just goes under the eye, and again it just helps to hydrate under there and smooth out all the wrinkles from my lack of sleep. So already I'm looking a little bit more human, a little bit more hydrated. So now I'm going to start to cover up the bags under my eyes. This product here is the reason I switched over to Bobbi Brown, because it is a miracle in a little bottle. It is the Serum Corrector. It does come in like a creamy compact as well, but I like that it is sort of a liquid. I just feel like it goes on a bit better. I learned recently at a Bobbi Brown workshop that even though you feel like your dark eyes go all the way around, you should just put it in the corners because that is where most of the damage is. So if you get rid of the dark corners, suddenly your eyes look brighter and you don't need to smother it all the way around like that. So part 2 of this is the Serum Concealer. So you use that together with the corrector to get rid of those dark circles. So I am gonna smooth this all the way around, and I'm gonna smooth it down my face as well. And I'm gonna just pop a little bit on my eyelid like that, and you can already see it's just that bit brighter. Just by smoothing it down your face, you're just blending your eyes into the rest of your face, because otherwise, you know. I'm just gonna put a bit like that. So next up is foundation. Sometimes if I'm just going to be around the house, just going to school, then I use the tinted moisturizer. I use Porcelain, very pale, although I'm catching the sun, so I'm probably going to have to go back and have my skin colour matched again. And then I also have the Longwear Even Finish foundation, which on a day like today when my skin is just feeling a little bit worse for wear, I'm gonna use that instead. So I'm just gonna, I never actually, if anybody knows how to use this thing, what are you meant to do? Is it just for putting it on your face? Because I've never really, not just put it on, I don't know. To put foundation on, I either use my fingers again or a brush, and I pat it on because that doesn't sweep any of it away. And if I feel like I've put a bit too much, then I would sweep it away and I blend it in at the edges and things like that, and down my neck. And then to finish off, I just use my fingers because it just helps to sort of melt it into the face and it just looks a bit more natural. Yeah. So once my skin's more even, I will use the Nude Finish Illuminating Powder. I always used to use powder, but it just cakes on your skin, doesn't it? So now I just use this just to give it a better finish, but it's not for coverage, it's just for, I don't know, just making me feel a little bit smoother, a little bit, I don't know. It comes like that and it's got a bit of a shimmer to it. I don't know if you can, you probably can't see that, but it has just got a little sparkle in it. Not a shimmer, it's not a shimmer, it's just a sparkle. It just illuminates your skin. And also the lady at the counter said that it's got properties within it that mean it helps your skin absorb moisture throughout the day, so it just keeps your skin hydrated and cared for. And again, I'm patting it on rather than like rubbing all of my makeup off. Now this is my latest Bobbi Brown product, which has got all fingerprints all over it. It is the Shimmer Brick. And this, when I went along to the Bobbi Brown masterclass, if you caught my Instagram stories, it just caught my eye and I was like, I have to own this. It comes with a little bit of polystyrene in it, and you must keep the polystyrene in it like at all times, and they've said don't really travel with it because it's handmade, and if you broke it, it would just be the saddest thing. So this helps protect it, and just like we went on holiday and I didn't take it with us because I just couldn't risk ruining it. And it's basically like a little highlighter palette, and you just brush your brush over it, and then you just brush that on where you would naturally highlight, and it just gives a bit of shimmer, which I don't know how, or not, it's not even shimmer, it's just, I don't know if you can see that, it's just added a little bit of something, and I just, the more the better, really. You can't go wrong with a bit of sparkle. I don't know if you can see that or not. Next up is blush, and this is the Pot Rouge for lips and cheeks, and I've got it in Fresh Melon. And I just put it, it's just a nice pinky colour, give me a little bit of rosy cheeks because I naturally do not have rosy cheeks. If I ever have rosy cheeks, it means I'm ill. So next up is eyebrows. Mine, I mean, you can just see they're just so, they're fair and they're just really sparse. I overplucked as a team. We all do it, and mine just have never grown back. So I use a Benefit one. It's probably one of the only Bobbi Brown things I don't use. And this is Precisely My Brow pencil, and it's got a really fine tip. You can see it's just really fine, so you can draw on the hairs individually almost. A little bit difficult doing it into the camera, so I'm going to use this and hopefully you can see. So the first thing I do is I go from the corner here and I just draw a line up to my natural point, and then I just fill that all in, and then I use the brush end to brush up, and then I work upwards, filling in where they would naturally go up, and I take that up to my natural point as well, and then I bring down from the other side, and that's just a better brow. Okay, I think that's done. It's taken me a while to get used to having fuller eyebrows, but it really does frame my face better, especially like in photos and things. My eyes just completely disappear. Obviously I haven't done my eyes yet, so they do look a little bit dark. They'll balance out once I've done my eyes. So with eyes, I learned a new trick, What I have always done with eyes is piled on the eyeliner underneath, whether that be with actual eyeliner or with eyeshadow, using like a dark brown eyeshadow, and it always melts down my face. And at the masterclass I learned the handy trick of using a light eyeshadow or like a medium brown eyeshadow underneath, and the fact that you're not drawing it on as a line with the eyeshadow means it shouldn't fall off because you're just like pushing, like blending it under, but also it means that light on the bottom and a darker line on the top, which I'll explain in a minute, is a better look for your eyes. So the eyeshadow that I use is Charlotte Tilbury. She is one of my all-time favourites as well. I have a million of her lipsticks, and it has, you can see they're well used, all different colours, and this is the one that I'm going to use, and I'm using this brush. So it's quite a small head, and it's just, if you can see, it's quite, you can see how small it is. It's perfect for putting it in. So if I come a little bit closer, I'm literally just gonna sweep that under my eye, not even all the way along, so it just gives a little bit of definition without actually using any eyeliner at all. I don't know if you can just see that, it's just made my eyes pop a little bit. And then now this, if you have a sensitive stomach, you may want to look away now, because another trick I learned is to use an eyeliner. This is their Longwear eye pencil, which they assure me, and it hasn't let me down yet, does not come off. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to, instead of drawing it on the top of my lid, I'm going to lift up my eyelid and put it underneath like that. I literally just put it underneath. I can't really see what I'm doing. That is lined underneath, and it just, if you could, can you just see the difference between the two eyes? That's eyeliner done. Now it's time for mascara, and I use the Eye Opening Mascara. When I first got this, I absolutely hated it, and I thought I'd made a huge mistake. It was really clumpy and it would flake, but they do say that a mascara gets good after a few weeks. So I didn't use it for a few weeks, and just every day I would just give it a pump so that more air would get in or whatever it does, and now it's good. So I only use it on my top lashes, and I use a different one for my bottom lashes. So that's one. It's just a really big brush, and it just puts a load on. It does just open up your eyes. So for my bottom lashes, I really like, I got this as a little sample. It's a MAC Extra Dimension 3D Black Lash. I really like the brush. It's really got teeny tiny little bristles. So that's my basic look, and the only thing that I change is my lip colour, so it depends on what I am wearing that day. Today I am wearing my Primark summer dress, and it's got neutral tones in it. So I'm going to wear this crushed lip colour in Bare. It just goes on really smooth. It's just such a nice neutral colour, and it just goes with everything really. So that's my look. It obviously took me longer because I was explaining everything. I do make that effort to put on my makeup every single day because it just makes me feel so much better. It makes me feel like I can get on with my day and handle the day if I have got my face on. So you might be thinking, oh, I haven't got time to do my makeup in the morning. Make the time, get up 10 minutes earlier. It doesn't take more than 10 minutes, I absolutely promise you. And I cannot recommend Bobbi Brown enough. I just feel like my skin is smooth, it is nourished and moisturised all day long, and it just stays put as well. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed that. I will list all the products down below, and I will be back next week with another upload. Bye.